David Quimby, my boss, my mentor, a father figure, a dear friend. I'm sorry I am not there with you today to honor David in person with his dearest wife, Linda, his son, Craig from California, who he so admired and was so proud of, and Timmy, his light, his heart. Timmy, he was so excited for your arrival and the endless Timmy stories he loved to tell us. He loved all of you so much. I'm Tara Moynihan Rubino. I had the pleasure of working with David for 14 years. David gave me my first real big paying job at 23 years old. I was David's sales manager at Mary Meyer Stuffed Toys. David was like Charlie from Charlie's Angels because there were 3 women who worked for him: Kelly, Denise, and me. David took great care of his angels, especially at Christmas time, where he and Linda welcomed us into his beautifully decorated home for a fabulous holiday dinner. Not only us, but our significant others. In my case, a few significant others, until I brought the one that had a badge and looked like the guy on Law and Order, Timmy said. And Tim looked at his dad and said, he's got a badge and he looks like the guy on Law and Order. She better keep this one. I did keep this one. And your father, David, and Linda were at my wedding to Rick 18 years ago. And I remember walking down the aisle and seeing David standing proudly in the pew, just like the father figure he was to me, smiling at me, saying that I looked beautiful, mouthing it to me. I will never forget that moment in time. Never. At work, we kept each other in check. We sold lots of toys. We grew sales. We traveled across the country to many trade shows. I found great restaurants to eat at. He found great Irish bars to hang at. At these trade shows, we made countless friends, which became our trade show family. Our trade show family expanded from Maine to California. Even though we only saw each other once or twice a year, we knew each other inside and out. After David's passing, some of those members made appearances to me that I hadn't seen in years. Your besties, our sales reps, Tim LaFrancis, Debbie Cody, Abe Hirsch, the important ones, they all reached out to me. We all said we were better salespeople for David Quimby. He made us better salespeople, better business people. We learned so much from him. We were so fortunate to have worked for him. Old friends like Mitch Spohr, who you love to talk to. We all know how David loved to chat. He misses those chats. Then it was Stu, the wrapping paper man, because he sold wrapping paper, who I like to call David's twin, because David and him share the same dark hair, or what's left of it, the same salt and pepper goatee, and the same round little bellies. But Stu remembers David for his generosity. He talks about the Bart Bear you gave his little girl, oh, so many years ago. That little girl is getting married next year. And then it's Alex, the pencil grip kid you always talked about. Go see Alex, the pencil grip kid. I saw him last month, and I had to tell him. And he said, Alex goes, only the good die young. I guess that now I'm the lovable David of the industry. I was feeling very verklempt about not being here today. I was at a toy show last week, and it was there I ran into some old New York Toy Fair friends, Craig and Jody from Owie Company. They had the booth across the aisle from Mary Meyer for several years. We reminisced about you, David. Craig started to cry. I started to cry. Craig said, you gave him such good advice. Jody was crying, his wife. It was then, in that booth, right then and there, that I realized that these last few months, everywhere I went, somebody said something to me. I had been grieving and missing you for the last few months and honoring you throughout our trade show family and touching you and touching people that knew you. And it hit me then that that's how I needed to honor you and touch you. So I'm sorry I'm not there to touch your family, but I touched your trade show family. DQ, you were the best VP of sales, mentor to all, very kind and so generous man. I hope you're sitting in an Irish bar drinking a cocktail, eating some chicken pot pie. I thank you for all you did for me. And I miss you so very much. I love you, DQ. Happy birthday, you firecracker. Okay, DQ. I love you.